West Enders.
West End, the best end, baby. 4101 for the home run. We in here tonight. I'm going to kick it off like this. Got a new sound pad machine. I'm not afraid to use it.
Shit.
You don't mind if I start off with a little preaching, do you?
No, let's go hard.
Boys and girls, have you ever considered a career in rap? You ever considered a career in just being a lyricist in general? Maybe you should reconsider, because we got two heavyweight gatekeepers right here tonight. In the red corner. He's back and you better know.
Wombat's back, better know.
If lyrics were bullets, this cat would be an Apache helicopter. Spraying rounds to your dome.
Spit like a minigun.
Oh, yeah. He's ready for the cycle. Head steady. Ned Kelly with the rifle. Wombat's in the house!
Yeah, Wombat is a black sheep. Couldn't give a fuck if I crashed laid back in the backseat. Nigga lads couldn't match me, not with the gaps in my crack tape. Spaz on the trap me. What the rig in the test, they believe they're a threat, but the 10 steps back at the trap. Cause we're red backs weaving the web. They regret that they pen tracks, leave them a mess.
This thing's going off by itself now. In the blue corner. Putting work in like
Can I be the green corner?
Sure. Yeah, man, of course. Of course. What am I doing? Of course.
Let's do it. Go.
He's putting work in like an immigrant. Years and years ago, his pops took a one-way flight straight out of Beirut.
Yeah.
Now his grandson's living a one-way life, and he's probably making your Beirut. Chill, buddy. He's chill. It's in the house.
Catch that shit like a virus. Smoking a Billy Ray Cyrus. I'm the Osiris. You don't want to touch my style. It's hench get trenched like pliers. I race car drive ya back into 2016.
One of my bars worth 2016.
Smoke 420 with 2016. Fast forward 4 years, that's 26 G's.
What is your pre-show ritual? How do you guys get charged up?
Can I say how I get charged?
You say whatever you want. Say what you want, man.
Billy Ray Cyrus. Rip a few Billy Rays.
Great singer.
Yeah, great singer.
Wombat, how do you get in the vibe?
Smoke a bunch of weed, get really anxious and fucking don't want to do it, and then I jump up and it all goes well.
Hey, don't nap, suck a not chill, suck a punch and a punk, yo cunt, you want real. I've been running the muck, no fucks like a boss wheel. Bucket stuck in a ruck, no luck, I was lost too. I can suffer up, wait bruv, I'm a lost you. Nothing but the draggy, your muggins and not feel. Stuffing up as enough about my pop pills. Some type of the motherfucker, I got skills, O'Neal.
I've seen footage of the last Get Bodied festival, Sydney.
Yeah.
That was mental.
Oh, yeah.
Like someone was playing Jumanji not minutes before, and it was just a zoo, like rhinos and apes just jumping around. That was out of control. What's it like when you're there? Like, is it still seem like a dream?
Sometimes it does, yeah. But I think you can't take the credit away from so many people have done the work before us for it to be where it is. So yes, it's surreal to us, but it's not surprising because of how much work Australia's been out and all the artists that are coming out. And then look at the size of the lineup and the versatility on the lineup. So
yeah,
yes, it feels good and it's like a dream, but it's not surprising with so much talent, like having this guy and some of the other guys on that lineup. It's huge.
Most of your influences from Australia. I can see a lot of UK-ness in your styles.
Oh fucking, I definitely grew up on Grime, man. Like, I don't know, say back in 2011 I first found Devlin.
Oh man.
And like
the Grime minister.
Yeah, fucking no, man. He's like, yeah, he's my biggest inspiration, man, in the whole like game, bro. He's like my favourite artist ever, pretty much. Like him and Gets and Grim and all that whole like crew is just fucking sick, man.
Oh man, back in the day, dude, they used to tear up.
Fucking oath, bro. Have you seen his new shit with Syer, dude?
Tell him when the Devlin is out of control. Might check one, are you ready? Here we go. Old school when I get in tune with the vocal. I'm local, I roll these roads on my own. I'm a hitchhiker, I act like I like you and slip you asleep and diving your tires up. Then buckle my seat and see where the sequence winds up. I ain't gonna die till my lock on my time's up.
Chillinit, who are your big influences?
You know what? Wombat said this earlier today when we were hanging out. An artist is just a collaboration of all their favourite artists.
Yeah.
Or just a collaboration of their life experiences. So I think I grew up listening to Big Earl if I had a favourite.
Hey yo, you better flee hops or get your head flown 3 blocks. L keep rappers hearts pumping like beatbox.
But then I feel like a lot of the Australian scene and a lot of people that we compete against also influence me, you know, and us as artists as well. I think we all influence each other to do better. Like, for example, if I hear someone's song, it's really good, motivates me to want to do something just as good or to push my level to the next higher, you know?
Yeah.
So I kind of take influence and just motivation from wherever it comes, really.
I was in a hotel lounging, me and Bags, we were smoking cones, and now I'm trying to get a bag with my broken bone. I'm living like a rock star, like I'm Post Malone. Slow down one time, baby, let's go. Heck no, I'm trying to put a house up in escrow. I just want to get a yin-yang twin and show my little John till the girls want to get low.
I want to talk about your creative process because I hear your music. I'll start with you, Wombat, and I just don't know how you do it. Like, I just don't know how you do it. Are you starting with the beat? Do you have a massive basement full of lyrics?
Not really. Fucking, I've probably only got about like 7 songs stacked up at the moment. It's probably like the most I've ever had like written down. I'll try to start with a beat, but fucking I'll change the beat heaps of times as I'm writing, especially if it's grime. If it's like 140 BPM, you can constantly just keep, you know, changing the beat.
Yeah.
The whole feel of the song and fucking have a different approach and shit.
You came in like a hungry puma, and just like every single track has been absolutely devastating to the scene.
Nah, sick cunt, man.
Like seriously, like I first had Watch Out maybe 6 months ago, and I was just blew my mind. I'm like, all right, this is happening in Australia now.
Yeah. What you thinking? I must have quit, cause I can't find a fuck to give, I'm done, just admit. Was in a rush with a gust of wind and stuffed up a bit. Fucked up, well I must have been. It must have been the drugs I binge. I felt stuck in the mud, can you trust a kid? No luck, but I love this shit. I got the lust to win, so trust us, I'll become the king. Either that or I'll break the crown. Can't say that it's safe and sound, so make way for a take it down and take aim at the fakes around, cause they hate but they play my sound. Nah, I don't wanna hear no frontin'. Smoke so much and my lungs won't function. Dumb cunt, but I must know something. Bar spit in the bar, but no luck then.
That is literally one of my favorite grime tracks of all time.
Sick cunt.
How did that come to be?
I don't know, like shit was going well, but it was kind of like, it felt like I was stagnating a bit for a bit and hadn't really made like much big progress and shit. Just kind of getting all this shit off my chest and shit, saying shit like, I don't know, what you thinking, I must have quit because I can't find a fuck to give and shit like that. And like, just imagine a scene where I'm like, where I can be on top and shit and how ridiculous that is and shit, you know what I mean? Like, that's what the song's about.
Like, when you had the response for that, was it just this feeling of like, I'm doing this now?
Yeah, 100%, man. Then that was pretty much all in after that, bro.
Still everybody wanna cuss me. Am I just a fuckwit? Well, I guess I must be. Never done shit, but I wanna get it. Trust me, I'm hungry. Gonna be the best in this country.
If I was a rapper right now, I'd be terrified. I'd just be like, well, I'm probably gonna...
You know what? If I can cut you off.
Do it.
That's where I disagree. As a rapper, I'm excited. As a rapper and someone who genuinely gives a shit about the scene, I'm excited to see that.
Yeah.
You know what? We all want to be good.
Yeah.
But I don't care about who's the best, who's this, who's that. If he's killing it, I think he's technically the best. I think technically the guy shreds me to pieces. You know what I mean?
I don't want to say shreds you to pieces, but I don't want to pick best.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Wombat's the best.
That's what the fans do. That's what the fans do. You know, that's their job to do that. I don't think it's our job like to do that role if I'll be upset they're doing good or they're doing good. I think it's just, I'm happy to see Wombat do good. I'm happy to see Wombat exceed, and the same applies to everyone.
Good Lord, it was 6 up in the morning. My homeboy was bringing a storm. I called him Billy Slater. Check, speak up when these bars happen. And you other brothers trying to keep up with your Kardashians. I grab my pad and my pen, I start practicing. I'm riding with your girl in the back and we car crashing it.
I want to talk about who's playing on Saturday night and add to it, if I miss any names, Husky, Lil Snow, or Lil Skano, as it's written down.
Yes.
Wombat, Chillinit, Nerve, Scrub,
Yep.
Shadow, repping Perth.
Yep.
LGs.
Yeah, LGs.
LGs.
Alex Jones, son of Sam.
yeah.
Alex Jones, man, Alex Jones has been going for so long and he's so good.
He's one of those guys I was talking about just then when I say about the inspiration and the motivators. Like he was around when I was like years ago when I was doing Hustle Hard and I was like a kid who was just wide-eyed in the scene, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he was already established at that stage. So he's been somebody who's put in that work for that long period of time where, yes, I get the opportunity and we get the opportunity now to kill it because of the groundwork that him and Fracture and those types of guys laid down, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, I think Fracture deserves so much more credit than what he gets because he kind of smuggled grime over from the UK and really kicked it off in Australia. Like he was one of the founding fathers.
Oh, he's one of the first ones to do it, yeah.
Yeah.
He's a big pusher in that whole motor, like what he does with 50-50, that's what inspires like what basically I'll just say it straight out, like he inspired me because I saw that as much as it's a competition and as much as we all, like you were saying before, you strive to be the best and you do these things, division is never going to beat unity. When everyone came together, the energy in that room and the energy with ourselves, the energy I took home, you can't match that.
Yeah. Yo, full back, best retreat or surrender. Man, a full rank, fuck the weak contender. Can't compete, I don't see a contender. On Dragon when my team enter. Heavy sentence, repeat offender. More interest than your leading lender. Punch drunk, being on a bender and went overboard like I was a fender. Anywho, anyhow, anyway, let's smash. Mash up the set, we don't play. Bun down the zoo right before I spray. That's a high performance riding a wave. Stand at the back of the rave and I'll jam chick on my arm and a drink in my hand. Keys to the car, it's a German tank. She wants to leave right now, then we can.
Got it on lock like robbers and cops. Not Brock shot, but Ted Head on top. Mass bus hot, what's golden hot?
I can see you guys aren't slowing down by any means. Like
you can't.
You're not sitting there just lapping up the success. Because like if I was half the lyricist that you guys are, I would just be doing victory laps, just walking around the city with the crown on, screaming at people.
Because got to keep the ball rolling.
Yeah.
Like,
I appreciate that compliment, but I like to think of, and I think Wombat will be the same. Like, I'm a student of the game. Every single day, I learn something new about myself as a rapper, as an artist. And then music teaches me stuff about life. It's crazy, man. Like, this music shit, I wouldn't change it for the world because it's made me who I am, you know what I mean? So,
it's
cool.
like it's almost matured you guys, like a second puberty.
Yeah,
Like,
seriously,
bro.
Straight out.
I feel like I've grown up so much in the last like half year, just like kicking with Nerve and chilling it and all that so much, like meeting all these new cunts, man. It's like, I feel like I've grown.
Nerve's here, by the way. He's behind us. Shout out Nerve.
Yeah, shout outs to
Copy his new album, Not Sober. It came out.
Not sober. Smashed off his head. 24/7.
June 6th.
316 for 16s, I drop lines with ease. You think you're sick, G, you're lost like your dreams. I'm on hype for free, don't pop lines of speed. Just rock mics on sight and drop like debris. I'm that King Kong type of beast. I drop lines while you get dropped by your team. You want likes online, but offline you're weak. So stop writing rhymes, you watch like the sea.
It's one of the best albums.
It really is a good album,
Straight
mate.
up.
Like, no shit talk. It is a
Self-produced.
fucking good album. It is
Self-produced,
really
come
good.
on.
Self-mixed and mastered, like the fuck, self-engineered and shit.
If I can give one criticism, I think you had a feature on, I think it was track number 7. I felt like that feature was pretty weak.
Passion like fruit, weed in the back of my boots, still back of my dudes. Can't stop with the vagabond tunes till we hit prime time on the Channel 9 news.
These other actors are whack, they've been turkeys. They try and they overpriced like beef jerky. I'm high, no, I'm not, I lied, I keep dirty. I'm grimy, I flow like Christ, the priest heard me. Placing tracks in my vapor max, face the facts. I'm the greatest, you ain't a match. Take it back like the Sega, I'm breaking backs. I make rap so amazing, you pay the check.
Scrub came in here the other day.
I love Scrub.
Shout out
Shout out
Scrub.
Scrub Bat.
Scrub Bat.
It's the Scrub Bat.
I love that.
Fucking no.
I also want to hear about how Bombwat came to be.
It's Wombat. That was Nerve just come out with that.
Big.
Yeah, come over. Bro.
Come over.
Fucking explain this.
Pull up a chair if you're feeling the need.
All right, first I'll say.
Nerve in the house.
I picked Wombat, right? I picked the name Wombat just because I wanted to pick something like Australian. I didn't think people in the scene were repping like Aussie shit enough, you know what I mean? And I wanted something grimy too. I thought it was like fucking grimy shit.
Yeah, it is grimy.
Yeah, so. What's up, my dudes? Nerve here. Buy my album.
N to the E to the RVE, get respect whenever I put pen to the page. Won't rest for a day till I'm best in the game. Call it like a wet weather or a tech when I spray. Get in the way, better check what you say, son. No time for a fake one, cause I'm A1. Play dumb, get your face stuck in a bass drum.
Yeah, Bombwat. So basically, like one time I was like real drunk and I came home and I was messaging Wombat about something. It was when we were making night
That
shift.
sounds pretty cute, bro. Like, you came home one night, drunk, and you messaged
messaging my boy.
You said Bombwat.
I was
baby
like, good
boy.
night, babe. No, but I was like real
What's
drunk
that?
and
It's a
I was
Wombat.
thinking about that verse where he's like, what's that? It's a Bombwat. Let me have a second up. Yeah, whatever you say. I can't remember these days, bro. But like, then I was just drunk as fuck and I was like, what's that? It's a Bombwat. Let him have a second of bong because I got rack. Every single method I'm on is because I'm on crack. Reckon any genital thong or any hot lass.
That's where the crackhead rumors began. This fuckhead. Nah, all love for Nerve.
Can I address
He's my
that
brother.
quickly? Can I just say that? Everyone thinks that, like, because I see the amount of comments on our videos, get off their shabs,
Yeah.
go back to Centrelink.
Lay off the pipes.
Let me tell
Yeah.
you, bro, I'm probably more qualified with half the shit I got than half you motherfuckers
Yeah.
that watch this, so I don't really care, man. Fuck it.
I want to talk about Gassed Up because I only heard that for the first time like a week ago.
Yeah.
Just outstanding. Just so grimy, gets you so gassed up. I was driving to a christening and I was playing that in the car.
What a song for a Christmas party.
I got out of the car ready to fight and there was nothing but family there.
Like, they're just like christening the baby and you're just like, I was getting gassed up,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm looking at the priest like, chat shit, get smacked up because I'm ready.
Fucking get gassed up, chat shit, you get smacked up.
Wombat, calm down for a sec, just relax, bruh.
Fuck that, I'll go spaz cut. Now I'm just kidding, man. I've been in the jams, hit the wet and hit the piss again. A bit stiffer grams, but I got them cook as well. But you couldn't tell murder, the rhythm in a hearse. Look at took as hell, Merlin, the wizard spit a verse with a book of spell. I was fucked in the mind, bumping the line with the pack of the pills. Is you gonna be a cunt on the slide? I'm a cut in the doors like I'm flattening them wheels. I'm sick in the mind. Since a kid I could rip in the mic, cause I hit never miss, been a victim of grime. Getting skippy on the rhythm when I spit, but I listen and stick to the side of the trip like I'm on another sink. I could drop another getting lifted, then I spit like a chopper, gonna kick him on the cause they're gonna miss. Still I'll be skipping like I'm on a run. I think you don't want a brother. Fuck!
Wait, no, I wrote that track because I'd literally just come back from Sydney with this cunt and we fucking
That was
recorded Underrated, Roll in Peace and fucking just kicked back and smoked a lot of bongs. Just had a wicked time, man. I was just so inspired, bro. So as soon as I got back, I just felt like I had to get another track done, man.
And he killed it.
What of it, cut?
Talk like that, sick track.
Thank you, man.
Really, really sick track. Would you call, I'm so bad with my genres. Would you call that trap?
Yeah, I don't really, I really like the grime,
Yeah.
but then I feel like my persona and my delivery and what I do, I feel like grime's really naturally an aggressive thing.
Yeah.
As much as I have aggressive delivery and I deliver like strongly, I'm more like a chill, weed, money, bitches, party type thing. And I feel like the 120 BPM trap stuff
Yeah.
It's just my little corner pocket.
Fucking oath.
You know?
Chilling with the rhythm to kill him. I got him pedaling, adrenaline kicks in, split hits for medicine and telling that I'm venomous, killing with any second record every day. I ain't giving you any better shit. These betters get repetitive, tell them that I'ma switch up, picked up the flow, quake, break the Richter. It's the 420 respect, the dead presidents, dead press, the hip and the hop, the pen's evident. The message on the record to drop, the pen separate with several elements. I got letters like Genesis on the precipice of killing it and making it effortless. I do this for my fam, not forgetting them.
In terms of artists on the Get Body tours, who could hold their own the most in a fight?
Oh, that's a fucking. I'd say Mitchos. He's just a big boy with some tats.
Wombat.
Smash them all.
Nah.
Wombat did Glassy with the bong and fucking run.
Forte's a big boy. Forte, Mitchos, Chillinit.
You know what?
I know this can't fucking
triple.
go
You know what? 111.
Oh, triple
Really?
one go
Marty
hard.
and Obi.
Double flip banana sticker, grab my dick, the pony flick, the only kid to get to hand. Pistol grip on the man, bitch, I want head up in a fucking band. She like, yes, the panties wet, I'm sick of being independent. I might have said to my defense, you a 10, but I'm a 12. Bitch, I hit the flex like fuck the world.
Which artist out of the whole Get Body tour lineup is getting the most attention from ladies?
Lil Snow.
It's sitting right here, we all know it.
Lil Snow. Shout out Lil Snow.
You know what we're talking about. But I love Lil Snow shout out. Like he's just
Shout out Snow. Nah, I mean I don't get any girls, bro. I'm actually a virgin, and
you know there's a lie
never
detector
had sex.
strapped up to those headphones right
I
now,
hope to have
man.
it one day with my wife, and it's gonna be great.
Chastity boys.
Yeah, represent.
Chastity boys. You know,
Crusty sock crew. No, I'm joking.
what advice would you seriously give to someone right now trying to get into the game, who's looking at you guys going, that's what I want to be?
You know what? If I can give some real good advice, it would just be do it. Don't hesitate, because I feel like every time I've failed and every time I've sucked at something, I've gotten better at it when I've tried again.
Yeah.
And if I had sat there procrastinating on trying to get it perfect the whole time, I wouldn't have grown, and I would have just stayed in that spot. And I feel like just sometimes you're standing on the edge of the cliff and it's just a matter of a jump. So if you want to do something and you really want to pursue music, or you want to be, just do it. That's the best advice.
Yeah.
Do it.
And what's what they used to tell me, like, don't wait for some cunt to open the door for you. You know what I mean? Like,
kick the door in, and don't smoke ice. That will probably fuck your career.
You easy rap.
I completely agree.
Make your dreams come true. Just do it.
I want to ask you some questions. Can I ask you some
fire
questions?
away, man.
Okay, so question number one.
Hit me.
Why did you start with, like, what's the inspiration behind West End? I've always wondered, like, someone who does your type of job,
Yeah.
what mode, is it the love for the scene, or is it the love for the interviewing and then you pick the scene that you're going to interview and specify in after?
Great question. Man, I love this.
Thank you, bro.
I feel like
Hold on. Whoa. If you ever need someone to do an interview, I'm available. Yeah.
I really appreciate
Available.
that. Sometimes I just want to process some shit, you know what I mean?
That's it, my bro.
You know, when all these Fire in the Booths were dropping, I was watching all of those and just getting so gassed off it. Like, I just can't believe the energy in this one room. And who was kind of the common denominator was Charlie Sloth. And so while I'm very much watching these rappers, I actually love the guy who's creating the platform for it. I love just like getting people together who are going hard at their dreams, like people who are going 100%. And I don't care if it's rapping, I don't care if it's painting, if you're a philosopher, an accountant, if you're doing something 100%, like I want to get to know you. I want to talk to you, I want to interview you, I want to get your advice, share it with the world, because that's how the whole planet gets better.
Respect, bro.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that very much.
Who's your least favorite rapper in the Australian scene, and why?
My least favorite rapper is anyone who's put on this earth to rap. They know what's in their blood, and they give up.
I like that. Good answer.
And they stop. But whereas if you're rapping, if you're trying, if you're putting tracks out right now, I got nothing but love for you. And I don't care how much fan base you have, how many views you got. If you're rapping, like, you're up there with my favorite rappers.
Congratulations!
Speaking of which,
let's do it then.
I've got a little word puzzle for you.
Okay.
I want to see if you guys can work this out between you. And just take your time, because this is a pretty hard one. I'm thinking of a phrase, and it rhymes with fig toy jars. Fig toy jars.
Okay.
Give you a little clue.
Big boy bars.
Thick Roy's car.
Close. So close,
I thought I had that one.
So close.
I'm going to go with Big Boy Bars. It was my second.
Big boy bars.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is happening right now.
Oh, shit.
You're tuned into the right station. This is West End, the best end, baby. 4101 for the home one.
Wombat Chillinit.
I'm going to spaz, bro. Fuck it. Shout out West Enders.
Let's go.
Can't breathe, no air in my lane. Look in my eyes, you can stare into pain. My brain feels scary again, cause all I see is Mary and Jane. What's that, who's this? Ask questions but you don't know shit. My flow make fans jump up and down on the same spot like a pogo stick. Just like the yo-yo did. Every second kid do that yo-yo shit. Trying to fuck for the money and the fame like Austin, you lost your mojo, bitch. Why are you hating? If you grinding, then why are you skating? And I got more lines than Central Station.
Like a samurai scheme, didn't memorize. So you get the feast on these MCs, gonna get a feed. Yeah, the levels high, keeping their head in life. Leave it the scene that they're right, sleep in the weather lies. I'm a beast like an enterprise, creeping the dead of night. Weed, every said a life, sleep is a dream of a better life. See where the demons, the devil's lie. Wombat smash, but I know. Back to the back of the show, go back me a cone. Not actually know. Let me come back at the rack of my noise and a splash with a flow. Wombat smash, but I know. Back to the back of the show, go back me a cone. Not actually know. Let me come back at the rack of my noise and a splash with a flow.
I don't play soccer but the Barcelona. Polly white kick goals on the net. Box in the corner with dark aromas and the kush gets pushed till it's rolling your head like telling that they all straight up, giving what they want like Russ. Never been fast what the whole world thinks of us. I'm from a place where we call mates cunts. Being straight up, swearing to God. Right now you could get aired on a rock. Bear on a drop of grills, you're so broke but get drugs like bugs on the hair of a dog. That's kicks, luggage over your head. High off nuggets, stoned to the death. Bros to the right, hoes to the left. Me and Wombat putting smoke in the chest.
What's that? It's a Wombat. Then I'm ever second of rock because I'm on tap. Every single record I'm on tracking upon that. I reckon that I'm not going back in the combat. And I'm not gonna stop, I drop a hot rap dog. Got you popping along, not in another a lot. Long as I'm dropping them up on the rocket off the top. And I'm not gonna drop, lock. I'm a rain like I run the realm and thunder feel no love. And I come from hell, the underworld. Their bars don't function well, we run the realm. You can't go fuck yourself. I'm a rain like I run the realm and thunder feel no love. And I come from hell, the underworld. Their bars don't function well, we run the realm. You can't go fuck yourself.
I got dreams of a jet black Chrysler, inside colours of a redback spider. Start off 2018 with a 5 stack. Get a heavy, get a 10 racks higher. I feel like the shit. Ronaldo, brother, I'm real like Madrid. Messi like Lionel, spin on your vinyl wax. I cut facts, I'm DJ Khalid, I'm the best. Steve Waugh in the slips, still Shane Warne on a pitch. Hit verses for 6, still spin words on a pitch. Still hit verses for 6, try cactus. Boss rap with a recipe like Krusty Krab. The stars out to the rock, fuck Patrick. And the bar straight over your head, so I spit this Olympic flow with gymnastic. Your bars like the lips and tits of Kim Kylie and Chris legit. They all plastic. Say rap good, but he rap shit. But I'm looking like an MC catfish. Can't be stopped, can't be dropped. I'm the Roy Jones Jr. I'm hard to copy, can't be stopped. The juggernaut, pack the punch. Run around like a Nazi zombie.
Yeah, but I'm sick of these silly cunt shit. And a bit of one spit like a minigun. With a bit of luck, I can beat. I'll be living life on a mini buzz. Pick it up like a ciggy buzz. Kicking in the middle of a city that is in a rush. With a fuss, they could give a shit. Could they give a fuck? Take a suck, gonna get a mix of a sticky buzz. To the one that made me cuss.
Lost in the safari. With riders block, I light the pot. Still got chrome for the big flat. Fuck with the party of Microsoft. I'm Firefox. I Mac your books on a beat lad. R-space bars apart. The try shift control alt delete that. On keyboard, I'm blown like C4. I tell him I spit raw. The whole crowd repeats that. Catch that shit like a virus. Smoking a Billy Ray Cyrus. I'm the Osiris. You don't wanna touch my style. Hands get clenched like pliers. Race car drive ya back into 2016. One of my bars worth 2016. 26 grams, 2016s. Fast forward 4 years, 26 G's.
Taking it right.
This is happening right now. West End, the best end, baby. 4-0 off with the home run. You're on the right channel. This is happening. These are 2 human beings. Wombat is not a robot.
Gonna fucking. Cause I'm set to collide with the beat like a meteorite. James, I'm a beast, I could eat him alive as I'm feeding the feast, I'm a piece of the pie. Show me who's even competing with I. I'll show you as a vegan, the teeth and some meat on the side like it's easy to find. Wombat deep in the grime and the speed and you see we can feed you, be leaving behind. Oh, you say they've got flows for days, you don't know the so they're so overplayed. And they go home with dope, it's no debate, you can't fuck with it. Go back a bit, cause I'm calm as a spark of split, but don't start your shit. Yeah, cause I'm calm as a spark of split, but don't start your shit.
Raindrops, drop top. I got Migos to pass the weed, I'm not offset, but I set off with the take off. Polly while the hoodie got a body like Cardi B. Bob Marley, I passed the weed, past the tree, cause my lyrics are a masterpiece. You can find me in the house like a Marley G, and I got a motherfucking house like a Charlie G. Fuck my ex, I can't stand her. Fuck my friends, I ain't Chandler. First name's Blake, not Adams, and we travelling the longest yards of A. Sandler. I was in a hotel lounging, me and Bags, we were smoking cones, and now I'm trying to get a bag on my broken phone. I'm living like a rock star, like we Post Malone.
Wombat's back, better know. What? Wombat's back, better know. I'll get ready for the cycle. Got a head steady, get it steady with a rifle. Give me a second to set, get a rifle. Then he get the belly, I'm ready for survival. Reckon then he get me every get every arrival. I'm looking regular fella, I better vitals. By now
now should have certainly heard of me. By now it's an urgent emergency. Right now I'm determined to murder the scene to the murk and the murder the third degree. Cause the third is the third is the perjury. But you wanna talk rap, but the boy can't rap. They rule deck the surgery. When the verse gets trapped in your circuitry.
Legs be hard when he spray the bar. Jump on a mic, get strong like a bass guitar. Chase the art till I make my mark. While the crew chopsticks like an Asian bar. My new bars pop tops, twoies. Jump on a beat, get chopped, suey. Rock and I roll till the systems are down. I'm it locked, the clown, run it up like fooey. Moi, smoke to my lungs. Never had a brother that has broken my trust. Head back to nerves with 10 packs of herb and rack up with girls that are smoking the bud. Nah, passion like fruit. Weed in the back of my boots, still back of my dudes. Can't stop with the ragabond tunes till we hit pom-pom on the channel right news.
What's that? Wombat ain't nothing but a bong rap. But we kicking back, sip a bit of rack with the comrades. We fit in the flash and I'm off track. Still getting skippy with the rap. Got to figure that the people not for crack. But the last I'm not on that. We're gonna hit them with the facts. Drop back. But you figure they will wax off that. Wait. Don't try with me. Man, I burn CDs like piracy. To the burn CDs, as I burn these trees, I just burn 3 G's with fly the scene. So when I murk these beats, I'll be killing it. Man, I burn CDs for the thrill of it. I said I burn CDs, as I burn these trees, and we burn 3 G's, and I'm kicking it with chilling it.
Still pull shots off like Ponting. Bad bitch with a pound of the quanting. I scream like Bubbalo Bill when I bubble up bills. That's the sound of the bomb risk. Still sick, knocked in a mosh pit. Drop tunes on some Dr. Seuss shit, but me and Wombat go Dr. Dre, rock the J, while the bitch sit vodka cruising. My name is not Don. Chill, the fuck are you from? Kill Bill, the team is locked on. Offside, you get you knocked on. Ain't rugby league, but I fuck the team. Thrown over the sideline, knocked out. 50 cuffs, get kicked for touch and found dead in a goal. Wanna try, get dropped out. My brother, I'm way better, give a fuck when I'm running it up. Like Dave Clement, no cheese when I'm cutting it up to make cheddar. Got a bitch kicking back in the cut like, hey brother. And Canberra might rage ya. Not even a ref's gonna save ya. Front page on a metro paper. The pupils bigger than a techno raver.
Bruh, I'll be getting gassed up. That shit you get smacked up. Wombat, calm down for a sec, just relax, bruh. Fuck that, I'll go spaz cunt. Now I'm just kidding, man. I've been in the jams. Is it wet, hit the piss again and missed it for grams. But I got them cook as well, but you couldn't tell. Murder the rhythm in the hearse, looking you could tell. Merlin, the wizard spit a verse, but I fucking
get away in a fast car like Tracy Chapman. So fast I broke the car's ripped up. Still drop bars that'll make you backflip. Blaze up so cops that try pinch ya. 2 M's but 8 they can't clinch ya. Landlord a victor, cold it's last winter. Whenever man drops the beat, the bars hit ya. Fans go stomp their feet like bar mitzvah. Checks the Jew but I'm Hitler. Whole crowd gets gassed, double entendre. I run the genre, monster with the ink like I'm Mike Wazowski. Mics around me, cameras and lights around me. I might be crazy, might be lazy. I sleep daily, nights are rowdy till your bitch gets slept like Ronda Rousey. Fuck with the strains like a physiotherapist. Neck rocks till it breaks your spine. Hey hater, why you be looking like Case later? Surf the vibe with the wave to ride, I make paper. Never rest, make the vibe. I use weed as the medicine. Make the vibe what the UFC, me Dana White. I blaze the mic and set your whole place alive. Chill.
Yeah. Wombat back with the flow pack. Me a coast smashed up a rack of a nose hack and the coast stashed in the pack is the dope cranking the match back with the back to the blow. Then I'm traveling back up the coast, battling and I was trapped with the shackles of broke. Never having to growth, knack of having to go. Cause these rappers are actors, I know man I hate the scene. Cause the flows are sicker than the Mozart, picking the campaign, the scheme. We stay blazing green. When I smoke up with this biggest choke up, hitting on the Asian weed. You're not a blazer,
you're a whack cunt.
Wombat and chill coming through on a spaz one. Spit a wicked unsigned, living in the rut, take a fuck life, stick it in the cut like a black knife.
Grandpops had a one-way flight, straight out of Babe Ruth. Now your grandson live a one-way life, probably making your Babe Ruth. Got MDMA in a plastic drawer and plastic caps. I rap in elastic balls. You wanna be a hero? Fantastic Four. It's my party. I'm top of the rope like Jeff Hardy. Get hyped on a mic recording. I'm a lyrical thriller, but I'm a getting gorillas. So come and get it, cause my life is boring. I don't play with the bull. Michael Jordan. Ay, 420 family. Ay, 420 family. Ay, 420 family. Ay, 420 family. Fucking no. Shout out to everyone who just watched that.
That's how we do it.
Big boy bars.
Chillinit, Wombat, lyrical plasma cannons, dripping in sweat.
I like that. Lyrical plasma cannons.
Yeah, you can use that. You can use that any day of the week, babe.
That's what I call my dick.
Cute.
Lyrical plasma cannon.
Absolutely outstanding. I literally have chills.
That's what I call my dick.
I have bad energy. That was cool, bro.
Get Bodied Festival tomorrow night.
Yeah,
if you're not there, you're a mess. Good on you guys. Massive congrats.
Thank
Thanks
you,
for coming in.
Thank you.
Big.
Yes! Oh, you guys are born for this shit. Oh.
You're a mad cunt, bro.
West Enders.